Good evening. Welcome to Soundtracks with Birdman. I know what you're thinking, Showgirls tonight, but alas, my tablet has aged out of the AT&T system. So until I buy a new one, I am stuck to things that I can actually download onto the tablet because I have no more service on it. So since I'm seeing John Williams tomorrow night at the Kennedy Center, we're just going to have a John Williams concert tonight. This is from 1993, his final tour with the Boston Pops. This took place in Japan, far away country, far, far away. Get there by an airplane in several hours. But this is a pretty good concert. It starts out kind of weird. They've got like some weird editing things and some little interview snippets here and there. But the selection of musical pieces is top notch. And you'll hear some things that you probably have never heard in a John Williams concert before. If you have, it's been very, very sparingly. And I think Eric Woods would be pleasantly surprised with one of the encores tonight.
Excellent.
Have you seen this concert before, either of y'all?
Is this the one where he plays Witches of Eastwick on the piano?
No.
No, it's not. Okay.
No.
I have not.
I thought that was this concert. So no, then maybe
I think that was actually at Symphony Hall.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've maybe seen a couple performances
with the Boston Symphony
from this, but I don't think I've seen I haven't seen the whole thing. So okay. I'm intrigued.
I think the only thing that would make this like the perfect John Williams concert would be Jane Eyre Suite and the Desert Chase. If I had that in here, I think it would be like the perfect John Williams concert.
Yeah.
At that time period. So.
For sure.
We've had a lot of stuff since then. But everyone, if you want to watch the concert, I put the link in the description. If that's not working, just type in John Williams Japan. It should be the first thing that pops up. It's like 1 hour and 54 minutes. It's definitely early 1990s VHS quality, but it's got a certain charm about it. And the sound is still pretty good for most of those concerts. So.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Let's do it.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready. The people in the chat need. We can always give them a timestamp, I guess, if they need it. But
sure.
If anybody wants to join us in. All right.
Oh, look at Big Al getting all fancy. Hello, Lord of the Scores. Yeah.
Lord of the Scores.
That's what he's saying.
There's a channel moniker, huh?
Yeah.
Lord of the Scores.
That's actually pretty good. That's what we should change the Batman show to Lords of the Scores.
Yeah, but don't people tune into the Batman show to hear about their favorite superhero, Batman?
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. Yep. I think we talked about Batman in the last one, so we kind of we screwed up.
And the Batman show's getting over 100 clicks, like every episode.
Really?
Easy, yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you too. You're 1/3 of the show.
Hey, man.
Actually, I had a date last night with a young lady, and
what?
Yes, and she has a master's in library science. Boomer.
What?
Yeah, but nope, you can't date her. I called dibs.
Okay, that's fine.
I was telling her about my YouTube show because she said she loves film scores, and I'm just like, what? Yeah.
What? Home run!
No,
let her go.
And she's got like beautiful brown hair, and she seems very sweet. And she said her 3 favorite composers are Bach, Beethoven, and John Williams. And I'm like,
she's a keeper.
That's what I'm saying. But I was showing her a clip from the Batman show, and she's like, wow, that's so awesome.
Hey, that Eric guy's kind of cute. What?
No, he's Canadian.
Oh, please. So she's a librarian then, huh?
No, she has a master's in library science. She's not a librarian.
Oh, so she's not working right now.
No, she's working, just not in her field of study.
I see. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Like most people, I think they get a degree and then they do something else.
Gotcha.
But,
no, it's fine.
Put a
Big
ring
Al said,
on it.
Put a ring on it.
Yes. Right away.
Yeah. She's a very nice girl. We're gonna go out again, I think Monday. She wants to have Indian food. Well, and I've never had Indian food, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, that excellent. You're gonna have a good time. Just stay away from those like soggy donut holes. I don't know what they're called, but they're actually really disgusting. So yeah.
Well, I'm pretty much like a Cracker Barrel Waffle House kind of guy. So
yeah, okay. Now this is Indian food's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. All right.
Cool.
Let me turn this thing back on again.
Oh, also one other thing everybody knows about James Horner's Willow coming out next week from Entrada Records.
Wow.
It was
time.
It was so funny. I got a text message from Andrew, friend of the channel, and he said, "Is this real?" And I'm like, "I haven't heard anything about it." He's like, "Wow." I'm like, "Where'd you see it?" He's like, "On Entrada's Facebook page." I'm like, "It has to be real." And I'm like, "Is it a 2-disc set? 3 disc? 4 disc? 5 disc? Can we get 5 disc?" And he's like, "What would 5 disc be? 2 for the complete score, 1 for a remaster of the original, 1 for alternate cues, and then an interview disc."
I'm wondering whether, and I hope they did. I hope Sean Murphy is involved in the remastering of it, because he this is one of his early James Horner recordings with the LSO. So I'm excited to hear it. I mean, I think it's a great dynamic recording anyway, but we get 2 CDs. It should be a lot of fun. It should be. And I mean, the covers look great already. So
I'm guessing it's going to be $30. It doesn't matter. Whatever it costs.
It's worth it. This one's worth it. For sure.
Like, what's next? The complete score for JFK?
Amen. Or Sabrina. I think there are rumors about that one.
Sabrina? Okay.
Yeah. Sabrina, or there's another one. Couldn't remember. I think it might be Sabrina. And Hook, I think, is coming up out at some time, because I'm pretty sure that's why they delayed the extended LP, because I'm sure they're going to want to put the new mix and all of the right tracks and cues on that LP. So when La La Land releases the new one at some time, then that's what they're going to put on the LP. They just don't want to put that old program. Well, not the old program, the first expanded release, because it's not very good. But yeah,
but it's no Indiana Jones Concord box set.
The less we talk about that, the better.
Yeah. All right. If anyone needs, does everyone have the concert on YouTube?
Wiser ends in the chat, guys. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right. I'm at 3 seconds.
I'm not at 3 seconds.
I will be at 3 seconds. I am now.
All right. Give me a second. I got to get to 3 seconds. I got to get to 3 seconds.
I will warn you that subtitles are all in Japanese. So.
Okay. I'm at 3 seconds now.
All right. Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play.
I know this song.
Mm-hmm. I wish I had been in Japan to have seen this concert. I think this would have been amazing. And honestly, I think they took 2 concerts and made 1 video production.
Probably.
Yeah. Because he changes outfits like halfway through.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah.
Look how young he is.
Yeah, Zootopia. I figured you'd be happy with Superman.
Yeah. That's a great poster.
I would love to have that poster.
Right?
How old was he at the time of this concert?
This was 93. Was how many years ago? Oh, 30. So 60.
Born in 32. Yeah. Holy cow, look at those banners. Wouldn't you like to get your hands on one of those?
Wonder what they went for on eBay.
Yeah.
There was no eBay in 93, Boomer.
Well, I know, but someone held on to them and then sold them.
True.
Maybe they were auctioned off. You never know. I don't know how things work over there, but
Or they were thrown away.
Oh, that'd be sad. Look at all the people. That's unreal.
I would like to find this press conference somewhere, like the whole press conference.
Yeah. Now, when was this? Like, had he already written Jurassic Park and Schindler's List by this time, or did
he had done Jurassic Park? I don't think it had come out yet, and he was getting ready to do Schindler's List.
Okay.
He actually says at the end of the conference, he's like, "I'm going to go back to America and I'm going to watch Steven Spielberg's new film Schindler's List and get that written for the fall."
Man. Just to think that, there's a moment in time here, Schindler's List not even written and not even a thought of it in his mind yet.
And studios thought the movie was going to bomb.
Oh, Spielberg thought it was going to bomb.
Yeah.
And he didn't care. It became one of the
remember
biggest hits of that year.
reading in Premiere Magazine, they were like, "You got to film it in color." He's like, "No." And they're like, "You got to film it in color." And he's like, "No." And they're like, "You got to do it in color so we can at least make money on video cassette." He's like, "No." And I was thinking, like, I was getting out of high school this time. And I'm like, why are you arguing with Steven Spielberg? Just let him do what he wants to do.
322, 23, 24, 25, 326, 327. Does that work for you, Big Al?
Here he's talking about how he thought up the piece to Sound the Bells.
Oh, God, such a great piece.
So we have Japan to thank for that piece, basically.
Yeah. I remember having a really bad sounding, like, real audio recording of it for the longest time until that American Journey disc came out.
And there's Tim Morrison. He was still principal trumpet.
Right.
I don't know what concert hall this was in Japan. It looks very plain, though.
Yeah. It does.
He really is the most unassuming looking man.
Yeah. You could almost walk by him on the street and you'd be like, what? This is a pretty solid video, like with all this behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, after about like 10 minutes or so, they just go straight to concert.
Okay. But it'd be neat to see him getting prepared and, even rehearsing with them, which I guess that's what this is.
They're going to have a clip of them rehearsing JFK, and then he starts describing how, no, it needs to sound more like a gurgle, like, and it's interesting for John Williams to describe things sometimes for people. David, I got 845, 847, 850.
Are there many John Williams concerts available on like DVD or Blu-ray? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah. I don't think there's a whole lot.
There's the recent stuff that the Berlin concert, the Vienna concert, but there's not a lot. Although there is a channel that has compiled a whole bunch of concerts that were on Boston public television. And I'll find that for you. So he's starting to remaster kind of all of these videos that he's compiled, and some pretty cool performances.
I've got a lot of the Boston Pops ones that were on public television back in the day, but it's all VHS. And
yeah, I mean, the quality isn't great, but it's interesting to see it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the quality sucks looking back on it now.
Yeah. I can't believe he did this part of the concert. Like, that's the
motorcade.
Yeah. Okay. So the channel you might want to look at, it's Marty Prod 2 altogether. MARTYPROD and the number 2. There's a pile of like recordings of him conducting at the Olympics, and so yeah, it's a pretty solid channel.
So I'll bet Kenny's there tomorrow night for the concert, and Yo-Yo Ma's going to be there.
Nice.
So what's the first thing that popped into your mind? I said John Williams concert, Yo-Yo Ma's there.
7 Years in Tibet.
Okay, besides that,
Memoirs Schindler's List. Memoirs of a Geisha.
Yeah. And I was like, that's a done deal. That has to be a done deal, right? No, it's not on the program.
What's on the program?
They have Yo-Yo Ma doing Schindler's List.
Oh. Or they could at least on his great performances theme, which is lovely.
That's not on the program either.
Or what's I tried to get through the cello concerto, the revised version. I couldn't do it. That's a tough meandering piece. But he does another one. I can't remember the name of it right now. I gotta explore more of his concert works, but I don't like a lot of them, but some of them are really good. Like, I think his flute one's really good. But yeah, Yo-Yo Ma would be, man, if he did 7 Years of Tibet. I mean, that was written especially for him.
So is Memoirs of a Geisha.
True.
I thought, because they do that a lot at concerts, and I thought they're going to have to do that. I know they're going to do that. I was so excited, and they're not doing it.
Well, even the suite for like piano and cello would have been nice.
Yeah.
Like, even Williams got up there and played piano along with him. That would have been beautiful.
Oh, man.
I wonder if he can still play the piano as well as he used to at his age.
Yes. I think as long as the man can breathe, he'll be able to play the piano just as spot on. Don't worry, people watching at home. They are going to get some music here in a minute.
So the one night they wear black and the other night they wear white?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Can we start efforts to clone John Williams? I'll crowdfund that. Yeah.
And he could do the score for Attack of the Clones.
Yes, all over again. Speaking about Attack of the Clones, did anyone see the Obi-Wan finale besides Big Al?
Yep.
What you think about the music?
Was that say it again?
What you think about the music?
Too little, too late. But when it popped up, it just proves to me that the themes mean something. It made those scenes way more emotional. So, man, I could tell it's a William Ross doing that, except for the Imperial March was one of the flattest performances of all time. So, but this is great.
Yeah, Go Team Ghost Planet. I think a lot of people don't care for Disney Star Wars, but it has given us some good music from John Williams, at least.
I think he might have spilled something on his white coat the night before, and that's why he was wearing black. Ooh, some spaghetti sauce.
They are playing this tomorrow night, according to the program.
Oh, really? Cool.
What's the first time you heard this on the By Request album?
I was just about to say that. I was literally just thinking that. I'm like, maybe I'll just let this play out first, but that's exactly it. I was like, I remember hearing for that first time. I'm like, wow, this is
first track,
good.
first side.
Because I don't remember it from the 84 Olympics. I remember John Williams conducting, though, for some reason. I remember he was there. I didn't remember the tune. And of course, we had our own Canadian Olympic coverage, so we never got to hear it. But then I got that album and I was like, oh my Lord, and it's a fantastic performance and recording too. Like the brass just pumps through the speakers. It's a great piece for brass. The coloring is wonderful too. Those little bells. the rhythm, I'm just hearing it now. It sounds like the Desert Chase. Bum ba da dum, bum 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 ba da da dum. It's super.
I've loved that from the first time I heard it. I just kept hitting rewind on the tape back in high school.
What's your timestamp at now?
1845.
Oh, they're doing the Cowboys for you, Daniel.
I mean, you could almost think about this concert as an updated by request CD.
Okay.
That's like the best way I could describe this concert. Without getting really deep into the franchise department.
Okay. I mean, to be totally honest, I wasn't all that enamored with this piece when I first heard it. But then again, I wasn't really someone who liked the sound of the Western for some reason. And it was only later on that I truly appreciate this and other Western scores. But I always loved the middle section, which essentially went on to become kind of that Smallville music from Superman as well. That real Americana sound.
And yeah, I had the record store day release of the Cowboys on pre-ordered, already prepaid, and I got an email yesterday. We're having to refund your order due to shipping delays. I'm like, I don't care about shipping delays. Just take my money. Send it to me when you get it. You've already took my money. Just ship it to me when you get it. Whenever you get it, send it to me.
Is that their way of saying, sorry, sir, there were too many orders and not enough to meet demand?
No, they haven't. They haven't met demand yet, Boomer. It's delayed till like Thanksgiving now. I like how you think, David. This is the soundtrack to seeing the packages arriving at Birdman's doorstep.
Is there a cowboy dropping them off on your front doorstep?
There needs to be a FedEx dude dropping off that tuxedo shirt. It's supposed to be here today. I hate to go shirtless tomorrow night.
It's Washington. Let it go.
I'm joking. I won't go shirtless. I have a shirt to wear. I just wanted a new one. Have either of y'all seen the Cowboys?
Bits and pieces of it. Not.
I have not. I own it though.
Maybe that's a movie we watch on Soundtracks with Birdman.
I need to watch it. I want to watch The Rare Breed too.
Yeah, that's a forgotten gem.
What would it take to crowdfund some of the older scores getting recorded?
Well, I mean, if you look at what Entrada's doing, I think it's like $65,000 to get all the pieces in place. Now, I'm not 100% sure what that covers. I mean, does that cover all the work that's done beforehand, or is that just the recording? Like the cost of the orchestra? But right now, yeah, they have a goal of $50,000, and I don't know why I can't see. Oh, there they are. Oh, darn it. Hold on.
Could you fix the tracking, Birdman?
Yeah.
I'll try.
So yeah, it's $64,000 in Canadian. It's really a $50,000 goal American, and they got $33,000 pledged already. 349 backers with 13 days to go, and that's for On Dangerous Ground and The Man Who Knew Too Much. So I don't know what that covers, and does that cover everybody's kind of fee and all the licensing and all that sort of stuff? But that'd be an interesting question to ask Doug and Roger. But that's pretty much how much you would need, and they've already surrounded themselves with all the right people too, right? So I guess you'd have to organize that first and then go, all right, we're going to do this. But I don't know how much it would cost to source, or just the effort, the sheer effort to source this stuff. But I'm wondering if a John Williams recording of The Rare Breed would do well, sell.
It's like, it's pre-Cowboys. If you listen to it, I mean, it's the same caliber as the Cowboys.
I mean, we get that nice suite from Silva Screen, so at least we have that right now. But I mean, there's also the Killers, which I think was only available as an ISO score on the DVD. I could be wrong. I think it was score and sound effects, maybe, which is dumb, but
yeah. Did I mention my date also plays the flute?
Okay.
This one time at band camp?
No, like he played it in college.
Okay.
Moving on. Here comes the best part, y'all. Right there, nailed it. A lot of people just bombed that bit.
Oh, those trombones just sound amazing.
I can tell when he's pleased with the orchestra when he's not.
I mean, and they say he has no charisma. I mean, it's just, it doesn't have to be over the top.
Yes, Team Ghost Planet. I think this was just recorded off of TV on VHS.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Makes you appreciate how far things have come, though, in 30 years.
Curious, either you ever use VHS tapes to record soundtracks onto? Or music?
You used to record soundtracks to VHS?
My dad used to do that. He used to, sometimes he was testing out using VHS to, instead of like audio tapes, you know?
Yeah, I did that. They would put it on like the slowest speeds, like you get 6 hours, and it still sounded okay. So I was able to feed all my CD collection. I do like I had a 6-disc changer and just pick a whole bunch of tracks. And yeah, I did try that once. It becomes difficult kind of scrolling through and trying to find your favorite piece, but yeah, it's a interesting way of doing it.
Huh.
do the motorcade. That's crazy. He has such a distinct sound.
Tim Morrison?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard he's retired now.
I think so.
That's a shame.
There's a real good interview with him on the Legacy of John Williams. If you haven't heard it, give it a go. Ooh. Not having his best day.
No, I'll still take it though.
Yeah.
JFK came out in what, 92?
90. I want to say 91.
91?
It could be 92.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was November 91.
Yep.
Same year as Hook.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if that was the project that he had to work on, so he couldn't actually score this film properly. He just had to write the suites, and off you went.
And Eric, I'm sure you already know this, and you already got your pre-order in for Field of Dreams on LP. Getting a reissue.
Yeah. I mean, the original release, or
it's just a standard reissue of the original. Yeah.
Still a solid album. Really solid album.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really not much that was added to the expanded version.
I ordered it because I've never been able to afford the original one. People want crazy monies for it.
Cool transition. God, I wish he'd record this. I mean, he recorded Born on the 4th of July. I'm wondering why he never recorded this. Like, separately. This is some dark stuff.
It's going to get better.
Yeah. Holy cow. Even in his most serious works, he still does bass drum to cymbal crash. It's just a patented device of John Williams's. Boom.
JFK deserves a lot more love than what it gets.
Yeah. That's incredible writing.
I know it was all chopped up and edited and whatnot for the film, but I love it exactly how it is in the film. Just release that for me, please.
What?
So you went from opening credits to the motorcade and like an abridged version of the motorcade, and then you go directly into like the Arlington end credits piece.
Yeah. That would be this would make a remarkable recording. I would like it's even there's variations in the pieces. They're not exactly the same.
Yeah.
There's some things that deserve to be recorded. This is one of those. It's not easy.
I've met him. He's a pretty nice guy. He'll come out after the special needs concerts and talk to the kids.
Oh, that's great.
don't think there is a Boston Pops recording with anything from JFK.
No, there isn't anything. I mean, again, I think that Silva might have recorded something from JFK, but it was not this sweet. Most likely it was just the theme. Even that I could be wrong. But it's I mean, probably when you're talking about highly underrated scores. I mean, we all know it's great, but I mean, I don't think it gets enough love. I mean, the string writing's exquisite. Holy smokes. Nobody writes for strings the way Williams does. Okay, so my Adele records, this is just before Silva Screen Records, they released something called Giants of Cinema, the best of John Williams, and they did the main theme. Okay. Ooh. What the? I've never heard this before.
Never? I guess you don't spend a lot of time perusing YouTube just for...
No. So here's something. Music from the films of Kevin Costner on Silva. They recorded Arlington and the end title. So I'm wondering, and Arlington is 7:26 long, and I'm wondering whether it's this arrangement. Yeah. And then
Andrew, we're watching the John Williams Boston Pops Japan concert from 1993. The link should be in the description. If not, you can just type in John Williams Boston Pops Japan. It should pull it up.
So yeah, Arlington and end titles are then just paired together on that. If you have the 4 CD set with John Williams, the 40 years of film music on Silva. So that was recorded.
Is there like a planet on the cover of that?
Yeah, that's right. And then that's it. So they did do the main theme, and then, well, main theme was on the Giants of Cinema. And then I guess if you compare that up with Arlington and end title, you'd get this. Well, they don't do the end title here, right? They just do Arlington.
Yeah.
But I have to look and see if I even have that ripped. Yeah, I do. Huh. I'm going to put that into my favorites folder.
Yeah, Andrew, I don't think the Boston Pops have a recording of JFK anywhere, except for this right here, which is just like a VHS import.
I mean, there's microphones. Someone must have. I mean, can you? Was this ever released in Japan?
That's what I'm wondering.
There's rare Goldsmith recordings of his concerts out there, and I'm wondering if there's. I mean, I don't see anything on Soundtrack Collector, but I'm wondering if, I mean, someone could release this, because that was pretty solid.
Found a couple soundtracks from Japan. I think Death Wish 2 was an exclusive release over there, so I picked it up there.
It seems like such a Japanese movie too.
What's this film, Star Wars?
Wasn't it like a comedy?
Oh, that was The Rise of Skywalker. Sorry, yeah, that was a comedy.
Okay. For the love of Mike. So I keep getting commercials.
You know, they're not playing this tomorrow night either.
No, it's gotta be tasteful. You got the serious stuff. So it's only just him that's being honored, or is it other people?
Just him.
Just him.
90th birthday.
Is that being
gala.
broadcast somewhere at some
Not
time?
to my knowledge.
Are they? Aren't those Kennedy Center honors usually aired at some point?
The honors are, but this is just a birthday concert.
Oh, okay.
He already got the Medal of Freedom, I think, in 2004, I think.
Well, you know what? If Sophie Muter's there, then you know
She
Deutsche
is.
Grammophon just
she replaced Itzhak Perlman.
Oh, damn it. That sucks.
Yeah. Because I was like, Yo-Yo Ma and Itzhak Perlman all in the same place with John Williams. I'm like, bring it on, baby.
Yeah.
And then I saw he's not coming. Now is
Perlman still performing, or is he retired?
Do people like that really ever retire?
I don't know.
I figured he'd be playing until he died. I mean, some people are just that way, you know.
Let me see.
I don't say that to discourage the gentleman.
I mean, he was born in 1945, so he's only 76. Well, he's got an official Twitter account. Let's see what it's saying there. Pictures of his dog. Yeah, concert for Ukraine. He was there. June 9th. That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
That he won't be there with Williams.
I was like, Yo-Yo Ma's there. They're going to do Memoirs of Geisha. Itzhak Perlman. We'll do Schindler's List. This is awesome sauce. And there's going to be a chorus. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah. Perlman doing like remembrances from Schindler's List would have been wonderful.
Yeah, Andrew, I remember it. Evening at Pops. I've got that on videotape somewhere.
So they did the JFK suite for that too?
But as far as releasing an actual recording.
Would that have been then broadcast on radio as well too, right? Didn't they do a simulcast of that? TV and...
I don't know if they did it on radio. I would just watch it on Sunday nights with my grandmother. Right. Channel 25.
His hair's all disheveled and
took a lot out of him, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. I'm glad he hasn't screwed with this piece. You know, he's messed around with other pieces. I mean, Han Solo and the Princess just keeps getting worse each time he farts around with it, but I'm glad he hasn't done anything ridiculous with this one. Although, I don't know, has Mutter done a version of Princess Leia's theme?
I think so.
Did she murder it on her violin?
Yeah. Let's discuss happy things tonight.
Well, it's great to hear this horn solo in Obi-Wan. I really miss film music albums that have like character suites. You know, because Williams would do it all the time. You know, the only reason he wrote this was for the album, this version. And I miss that. Oh man, that's stunning.
No, Andrew, we haven't made it that far yet.
What happens? Part where they perform a few. Do they do Hook?
If I remember correctly.
Nice. So like Flight from Neverland, or they do more of that?
I think it was just Flight from Neverland.
That's one of the great things on that Williams album is how many cuts of Hook is on there.
It's a masterpiece.
Right?
The entire film. I remember I had a Casio digital sport watch in high school, and I'm like, how much score is missing from the CD? And I sat there, and every time music came on, I started the stopwatch. And I'm like, there was like 3 minutes with no music. My CD sucks.
Just beautiful. They do the banquet? No way.
They do the thing for Pan too, don't they?
Oh, sweet.
But I don't think this is in this program. I don't think they have this edited in this particular program.
No? I'm going to look up the credits and see if they translate them. See if they mention the orchestra. Is it the Philharmonic? Do we know, or?
Well, it's just the Boston Pops.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Stupid me. No,
That's
I'm
okay.
trying to think of the venue. Sorry. No. That doesn't tell me anything.
I've got so many good memories of that Houston concert that we did.
Yeah.
That was the bomb.
It was pretty magnificent. A lot of great surprises, wonderful performances. The sound was exquisite.
I was talking to someone about that today.
All right, let's see if he nails the transition. A little slow. bad.
Yeah, the Houston concert was fantastic.
I think that whole day, that whole broadcast that you did, just hanging out and just everybody watching it at the same time was actually quite special.
Yeah, that's like the concert to beat from now on, I think. I don't know if they're burning DC to the ground tomorrow night. That might be exciting, but I'll get out and live stream. Welcome to Soundtracks of Birdman. Tonight we're barbecuing marshmallows at the Gucci store. That guy got some new tennis shoes.
And his music just makes you want to go back and watch every single one of these movies again. I don't care how many times I've seen Star Wars. I still feel the exact same way that I did when I first saw it.
This was before the special editions came out when this was recorded.
Correct.
Yeah.
This is the year that we got the Arista box set
That's right.
of the trilogy.
I think I peed my pants the day I saw that at the CD store. God. Of course, my mother and sister had no idea what I was talking about. You already have those. And I'm like, no, I don't.
Yeah. Think he ever gets bored conducting this?
I don't think so. I think he's still kind of. I've heard him say in interviews multiple times. He's like, I'm amazed that people want to hear my music still. And it's like, I don't think Snoop Dogg's ever said that. Or Kanye West. I don't think Kanye's ever been like, dude, why you homies want to listen to my smack all the time? I don't understand. I ain't no Bach. I ain't no Michael Jordan dunking the thingy.
Basketball?
Yeah, that thing. Thank you. Thank you for being less white than I am at this moment.
Da, 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
Was that his daughter right there?
Might be.
Because that's his wife.
Do we get the Yoda theme?
No.
Fail. I'm sorry. I'll be good.
Here you go.
Hmm?
There you go, Boomer. And Zootopia. And thank you, Andrew, for that quick work. There was one with the Boston Pops and one with the Boston Symphony. Okay.
Oh,
The Boston Symphony and the Boston Pops share a lot of the performers.
right.
What beat Superman for best original score? Was it
A Little Romance. I think it was A Little Romance.
Saturday Night Fever? Or
No.
I don't know, Zootopia. I don't think this is the best movie theme ever.
It's the best opening to a film. I
Catch out
find.
my top 10 best opening movie themes ever, which will have at least 65 film titles on it.
So original score. Oh nope, sorry, that was the wrong year. Let's see here. I should know this, but anyway. Okay. Nope. I think this was Midnight Express's win.
That's what yeah.
So it was Midnight Express, Boys from Brazil, Days of Heaven, Heaven Can Wait, and Superman. Should have been no freaking contest.
Boys from Brazil.
I mean, Boys from Brazil is outstanding. A Little Romance, I think, was the next year where it beat out Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
That's a shame.
Yeah, but that was one of the first for your consideration campaigns, and I think it was Bruce Kimmel was running for Res Saraband at the time, and they had the rights to that score, so they printed a whole bunch of LPs, pressed a whole bunch of LPs, and sent them out to Academy members, and no one else did. So that's pretty much why it won. It's not. It probably shouldn't have, because I think half of it is music that wasn't written by George Del Russo.
Andrew, is that the link for the performances of Hook for all three of them? Or two of them?
And the less we talk about 1980, the better for the Academy
Empire
Awards.
Strikes Back. What else came out that year?
Well,
Nothing.
You just have to think about who won.
Empire Strikes Back, right?
No. it's probably. I mean, it's just egregious. So.
I mean, in my own little pretend world.
In your own pretend world, it would won. In my own pretend world, John Williams won about 15 Academy Awards. So, Tess, Philippe Sard, Empire Strikes Back, John Williams, The Elephant Man, John Morris, Altered States by John Corgliano, which is brilliant, and then Fame by Michael Gore.
Fame.
Have a film score?
It might have maybe a few minutes. And it won the best original score.
Wow.
Do we want to talk about the year after? Where
Raiders of the Lost Ark won.
Was it Chariots of Fire? What won
Shut
that
up,
year?
Boomer.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's Chariots of Fire. Thank you for the link, Andrew.
Yes, thank you. I've got it saved. So that's gonna be super to watch.
I keep getting commercials in my concert. I got one about bra sizes.
You got to download an ad blocker.
I know. Oh, here we go.
I mean, it doesn't work when you're watching it on television, but on a computer, absolutely.
I still think Close Encounters should have won over Star Wars for best original score.
Yeah, but
because in my mind, Empire would have gotten it in 1980.
Not necessarily. I mean, I'm trying to think of what is Godfather 2 the only sequel score to
Return of the King.
Return of the King, right? I smell weed or a skunk.
Not in my house.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
We got some windows.
Maybe
open.
those raccoons have come back.
Holy crap! No, that. I'll be back.
Okay. So you're happy with your comic books, Boomer?
Yes, thank you very much.
Sorry your birthday present was late, but
oh, it's fine. Give me something to look forward to. I'm want to check out that CD you gave me to the Yo-Yo Ma and John Williams.
Par for the course with me. I'll send you something, but it'll get there late.
No, it's fine. Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
You're so easy to buy for. Just get some Conan comic books.
Conan's cool. Except for the Destroyer. I'm sorry. Conan the Destroyer's fine.
I enjoy Conan the Destroyer.
Yeah, sure. It's fine.
Andrew, I think all of Hook is just totally kick-ass. That's one of John Williams' top 5 for the 90s and top 20 for career. I'm not sure how many more I can fit into the top 20, probably 35, but it's Thank you, Big Al. Don't badmouth Conan the Destroyer. I was watching it the other day on my phone.
Okay.
After my tablet died.
Don't you have a TV now?
Yeah. What does that do for me?
Well, you might be able to watch it on your TV too. I mean, maybe even be a smart TV that has a thing in it that you can watch the movies on.
Well, the TV's in the dining room.
I see.
Just watch things when I go to bed at night.
I see.
Other than that, I'm listening to music.
Gotcha. Does the score for Spy Who Loved Me get nominated this year too, or no?
The Spy Who Loved Me?
Yeah, the Bond movie.
You mean Die Another Day?
No. The same year as Close
Oh,
Encounters.
okay. I'm sorry. I was like, what? That didn't come out this year. You mean 77?
Yeah, probably not. It might have won for best song though, original song.
Yes.
It was. Okay.
If I remember correctly, they are playing this tomorrow night. So Andrew says No Time to Die was nominated.
Well,
Oh, wait. Are you saying that? Or are you saying,
good old No Time to Die.
really? That one best song?
What won best song?
I'm not going to say it out loud. You can read the text, Boomer.
All right. Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so you said that you listened to the score way before you listened to way before you saw the movie, right?
Yeah, I listened to this hundreds of hours before I saw the movie, and I saw the movie and I was just like, okay.
You know, that is my favorite Steven Spielberg movie is Close Encounters.
I would compare it, like, I always hear people like, oh, I read the book and I loved the book and I saw the movie and it was nothing like the book. I'm like, now I understand what you people are talking about.
Oh my!
And say you've read the book and it was nothing like the book. Because the movie to me just could not live up to the magnitude of the film score. And maybe I just saw it on the wrong day, Boomer. I haven't gone back to it. Maybe it's the wrong day. So, everything okay at your house?
Oh man, I don't know where the hell this skunk sprayed, but it smelled like it was right in our backyard. So our window's open, and so I don't know how close you guys ever been to a skunk spray, but it is like nauseating, and so it's just throughout the house right now. And
close the windows.
So I had the bathroom window open, just letting some air through, and that's just down the hall, but oh god, and it makes you feel nauseous. So, oh hey now, yes,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's your timestamp?
I told you this was a strong ass concert, did I not?
What's your timestamp?
1:14:13.
Oh, too far ahead now. Can you let me know when you get to 1:35 or 1:14:35?
31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Awesome. Thank you.
I like those giant pieces of tin.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have a better sounding name than giant pieces of tin.
It's just like Thunder Tin.
And that right there is basically what I'm wearing tomorrow night. I'm doing the white dinner jacket with black dinner trousers.
Yeah, I was the Indiana Jones look. I wore that
Temple
to
of Doom.
my high school prom. That was the look. It was like a skinny kid wearing a white jacket. That was unique. Oh man.
Are we ever going to get a Witches of Eastwick expanded, you think?
Maybe. I'm sure at some point we're going to get as much as we can, whatever Mike Mattasino wants and can find. I'm sure it'll be released at some point.
This was another movie that I don't think lived up to the score. I think the score for this film is far and beyond better than the film.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Oh, I ordered Lightyear today.
It's a good, really, really good score. Really good.
Of course, I won't get it for probably 6 months, but
yeah,
such is life.
Working up a sweat.
One of my personal favorites.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And you think this is a wow. Wait till they get to one of the encores. You're going to be really wowed.
Heart Beeps?
No.
Nuclear Man?
No.
Darn it.
Something that's never been released.
John Goldfarb?
No.
Darn it. Stanley and Iris?
Nope. If I'm ever at a show, Keith Lockhart's, it's like, now we're going to play something from a lesser known film called The Accidental Taurus. I'm going to lose my freaking mind. I love that score. I just absolutely like melancholy and love just rolled into one.
Yeah, agreed.
And that was like the hardest CD to get for the longest time.
Yup. Because that was like one of the last. No, what was the deal with that? One of
the first to be on CD, one of the last to be on LP. But I mean, they didn't make bukus of them. Well, I just got an alert. FedEx is not delivering my shirt to me tonight, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, people, I'm just public service announcement from Birdman. I would not pay to have anything overnighted anymore because the last 2 things I've paid to have overnighted have gotten there 2 days late.
Ugh.
You should get your money back.
Yeah, I get my money back, but I wanted the shirt for the concert.
What was this shirt? Sorry.
I just ordered I don't have a white tuxedo shirt anymore that fits. I've got a gray one, black one. I just wanted a new white one. So I ordered one from Birch Brothers. And they said it would be here today, and it's stuck at the FedEx hub. Suppose I could just find Brooks Brothers in DC tomorrow and buy one.
Well, what about the gray? Wouldn't that be all right?
Well, I've got it packed in the suitcase as a backup.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to get too out there. It's the Kennedy Center. I kind of wanted to just stick to the basic. He's not as flamboyant in his conducting now as what he was back then, but he's also 30 years older.
Right.
Oh, here comes the tear jerking. Olive. And that was the musical statement that opened the entire film, and he closes the film with it.
Where's he going?
He'll be back. Don't worry. See, I told you this was a pretty strong concert.
Mm.
And it's not quite over yet.
Oh, cool.
How often do you see that?
Yeah. I just wish it was the tempo was a bit faster, much like the main title in the actual film.
And for those who don't know, Sugarland Express was the first Spielberg John Williams film that they did together.
So interesting that he has the flute as the solo here.
Yeah, originally it was harmonica.
Harmonica.
And is also the only Steven Spielberg John Williams film to not have an official release in any form. I think the only Boston Pops recording is the Spielberg Williams collaboration with this, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Gerhardt did a proper tempo recording on I think it's called The Films of Steven Spielberg. so weird with flute.
Do you dislike it with the flute, or is it just different?
Yeah, there's a certain tone and atmosphere that the harmonica sets, and it's tough to replicate with any other instrument.
But if you'd never heard it before,
Right. But there's just something about it. It just seems off. I mean, it almost sounds like a cue out of the river now. I mean, if you're going to do a concert like this and you don't have the harmonica, then do something else. Like the Reavers, for crying out loud. Do that one instead.
true,
Or
yeah.
the river. Yeah, do the Ancestral Home from the River. That'd be amazing. Or you want to showcase the flute, you could easily do Jane Eyre.
If this concert had Jane Eyre in it, it would just be like, oh,
Right.
Lord. I found a suite from the Chicago Symphony doing Jane Eyre. They're very good.
Yeah, that Boston Pops recording of the suite is excellent too.
What do you think, Boomer?
Of this piece?
Yeah.
I like it. I don't know that I've ever seen Sugarland Express, actually. So this might be
Most
my first
people
time.
haven't.
It's
Might
a
be
really
my
good
first-
movie.
This might be my first time hearing it. It sounds familiar to me, though, but I don't know that I have heard this.
Yeah, it's a really pared down orchestra. It's really like country twang through most of it.
Is it Goldie Hawn that's in that movie?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's excellent, and you can just feel that like Spielberg's like a kid in a candy store, the way he shoots some of it. But there's so many great shots too. Oh man, he does a full 360 within a car, and I don't know how he does it. Also, there's some amazing rack focuses to like cars outside of the car and then back into a mirror and all. It's just so superbly shot. But it's a really good story.
I need to check it out. I'm a big fan of Duel. That was his first movie. Is it anything like that as far as
No, this one's more it's a family going in they hijack a police car and a cop and they're out trying to get their kid.
Okay.
And so that's the police chasing them all across wherever it takes place. But it's pretty wild.
Gigawatt, my tablet crapped out on me, so I don't have a way to watch Showgirls, but we're still going to do Showgirls. I just got to get my tablet situated. I didn't have time to do it before today. I apologize for that. But we got John Williams in Japan instead. It's probably more wholesome, more family friendly. Probably won't give you any STDs.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's I'll leave that. Leave that.
Leave it on the table.
I'll leave that. I'll leave it alone. Is what I'm.
I had done lots of research for Showgirls too. I have lots of research to share with everyone.
Okay. All right.
It's going to be a most informative and educational show.
I watched a few scenes last night, and I'm just sitting here just laughing to myself. And I'm like, I cannot wait to share this with you guys. I was just in stitches. It's the writing, it's the acting, it's just hilarious. Hilarious. I mean, 1993, if John Williams only knew that he's going to do 2 more Indiana Jones films and 6 more Star Wars films. Imagine go back to the, hey, John, guess what? Oh, he'd punch you out. Oh, and then, of course, he'd start a brand new franchise as well. He'll do 3 Harry Potter films. And they'll be just as popular as Star Wars and Indiana Jones.
Do you think the Harry Potter films would have been better if he had stayed with them?
I know the music would be better, absolutely. Whether and see, it was interesting when he was doing Azkaban because he pretty much, surprisingly, barely referenced any of the themes from the first 2 films and started from scratch.
He was told to do that, was my understanding.
He was told to do that. So I'm glad we got a Patrick Doyle score because I think that's superb. It's just it went totally downhill after that. And I didn't feel anything besides maybe a couple of cues that Desplat wrote, but it wasn't. I mean, that would have been a lot of movies for John Williams to write, for an entire series like that. I could see 3 and Done being just fine. But yeah, I kind of wish he came back for the last 2.
It's the young lady I took out last night. She loves the Harry Potter music from John Williams.
Yeah, whenever that set comes back in print, I'm grabbing it.
It doesn't seem to be in print very often.
No.
But you can buy one on Discogs for $750 today.
Yeah. Sounds like a good deal. Oh, Sousa.
Timestamp 14809.
Just casually conducting.
It's a good way to end the
Shut
show.
up. At least he's having fun. It's great to see. You like how they just kind of stood up for a second because they're the applause, the piccolo players. Holy smokes. Well, these balloons get stuck in a tuba.
See, contrary to what I saw in 1941, the Japanese really do love Americans.
Yes, well.
Jeez, man. Holy smokes.
I hope everyone enjoyed the concert. I think this is one of the better concerts on YouTube. I'll listen to it once or twice a month. I'll just put it on and listen to it. I think it's the first time I've actually sat down and watched it. I usually just listen to it.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
Thank you everyone coming by tonight. I'm sorry it wasn't Showgirls, but we will get to Showgirls. Fear not, or maybe you should fear. We'll find out together.
By the way, how's the score to Showgirls?
Is there a score in Showgirls?
Yeah, there is. You know what? I was talking about laughing last night. The stage music that they write for it is just so laughably over the top, and I'm just sitting there going, "Man, who wrote this?" It's like huge horns and orchestra, rock beat. It's just loud, really overly dramatic, and yeah, it's we'll have fun with it because it's an absurd film. Yeah, it really is. But this was fun.
Thank y'all for coming in last minute huge schedule change. I do apologize for that.
When do you leave for DC?
Like 5:30 tomorrow morning.
You got to get to bed, dude.
Yeah, no kidding.
I got a few more things to do. I may rethink my outfit now that my shirt's not here. I don't know. I've had a lot of anxiety about this trip, and I normally don't get anxious about trips, but I've
Well, just don't fear for the worst, you know.
yeah, I know. I always worry about leaving the wolf pack.
Right.
My babysitter has started flaking out on me again. But I got 2 backups in place in case I need them.
Good.
But I'll only be gone like 24, like 30 hours. I'm not gonna be gone that long. But
Cool.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
think good thoughts. I'm trying to think good thoughts.
You're going to see John Williams tomorrow. How could you not be thinking good
Yeah.
thoughts?
Yeah,
It's going to be incredible.
I hope so. I'm disappointed with the set they put out. I'm like,
Oh, have they put the set out already?
they have.
Okay.
It's not a lot of music. I think it's 5 pieces the first half and 5 the second half.
And just like a lot of speeches.
Probably so.
Oh my Lord.
Big Al, yes. If I get stranded, I'm just gonna like rent a car and head your way, and then head my way after that.
Where does it have the set list?
Let's see.
So I was trying to see it at the Kennedy Center website, but I don't see
It is first half is end credits from E.T. I don't know why you would do the end credits and not Adventures on Earth. Then excerpts from Close Encounters. Then Hedwig's theme with my least favorite German. And then selections from Indiana Jones, which includes Marion's theme, which will probably include my least favorite German, along with the motorcycle chase from Last Crusade. And then Dear Basketball. I don't care about basketball. And then Superman March, Olympic Fanfare, theme from Schindler's List, and the duel from The Adventures of Tintin with Yo-Yo Ma. It seems like an odd thing to squeeze together.
Really?
Then the theme from Jurassic Park, and then selections from Star Wars, which is The Rise of Skywalker.
So I'm trying to think of the people that are going to be there, right? So if they're doing Tintin, I mean, it's going to be like a whole pile of people there. Is that right? Like,
Oh yeah,
like celebrities and stuff. So like, is Peter Jackson going to be there? That's why they're doing Tintin. And there's a lot of Spielberg. Holy smokes. And
well,
there's no regular Star Wars. It's just Force Awakens.
apparently so.
Huh.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be sitting next to some seats that were reserved for some important people. That's all I know.
And Sophie Mutter.
You never know who you might run into, huh?
It's true.
Well, have fun and take lots of pictures and
I'll do a quick video when I get there tomorrow night, and probably afterwards. And I think if there's peaceful protesting, I might just walk around DC just live streaming it till my phone dies.
Nice.
All right, cool.
So,
yeah.
I'll put a hashtag Tim Pool in it. Maybe he'll pick me up.
I don't know.
So
well, I'll be around. So have fun.
Yeah, hope to. But thank you everyone for coming by tonight. Like I said, we will get to Showgirls, and I don't think we've thought far ahead for next week. You're on vacation next week.
I'm on the road next week.
On the road, yeah.
So do whatever, Starship Troopers or
probably save that till you get back.
All
and
right.
I think Retro said he may have to work next Wednesday night as well. So
well, hey man, I'll look forward to whatever it is.
Boomer and I will figure something out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to get your HBO Max thing figured out.
Yeah. I'm still kind of miffed with it. AT&T for not telling me my tablet was going to phase out of the system.
Gotcha.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they don't have my phone number. Anyways, everyone adopt, don't shop. Keep listening to great film music. And Ben-Hur, that's like a short film, right? That's like 90 minutes long.
I do have the score to that, but yeah.
Yeah, the score to this is 6 hours and 6 minutes and 38 seconds, I think. 5 CDs.
I don't have that version. No, I have a
Short one.
happy with my version. It's fine. It's just cool.
I'm glad I got this though. I paid $40 for that.
Oh, it's a
I'm
great
sure it's good.
presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, have a good night, everyone, and I will see y'all tomorrow night from our nation's capital. Except it's not Eric's capital because his capital is Ottawa. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. I may be American, but I know the capital of Canada.
Okay. Good.
Have a good night, everybody.